Hello friends, how are you? I hope you're really good. I hope everything's really nice for you. So today I want us to do a meditation together. Yeah. So I've put this meditation out before, and you see it in different places. Different teachers use this meditation quite frequently, and it's a body scan meditation. Yeah. It's a very, very powerful meditation, and it's one that I often use most frequently for myself. And it supports us to ground ourselves into the body. And many of us live very disconnected from the body. And the body is this temple of divine energy that we have in this lifetime. And it's important to connect with the body. So what we're gonna do is in a moment we'll close our eyes, and I'm gonna lead us through some breathing exercise, and then we're gonna try and bring that breathing exercise through the body scan. Okay. So most importantly first, if you want during the breathing exercise to start, you can be seated, and then afterwards you're gonna wanna find a comfortable place to lie down. If it's on your bed. Often I find it's nice to be on a hard surface on the floor, and then to have a yoga mat. You can have pillows under your knees, whatever you want to do to make yourself nice and relaxed. Okay. So with the breathing, what we're going to do is, in yoga, they talk about ujjayi breathing. So we're gonna work with something similar to ujjayi, but we're gonna take a little sort of twist on it. And so what I want us to become aware of is the vagus nerve. And so when the vagus nerve is irritated, when there's tightness around that area, there can be a lot of stress. There can be a lot of anxiousness. And so the vagus nerve, it's kind of the low back of the neck. Connecting to the vertebrae there. So what I want you to do with your breath is two things. One, I want us to have a breath that's somewhat similar to ujjayi breathing. So one way you can do the ujjayi breathing is you open your mouth and you put your hand in front of your mouth. We can do this together. And you imagine that there's a mirror in front of your mouth, and you're breathing in and out, and it's like you're trying to put fog, or you're trying to put fog on the mirror. You're trying to make it cloudy. So we can try this together just to get an idea of it. And now you can do this in the nose, inhaling and exhaling through the nose, the same thing. And so you're making a sound like so that's ujjayi breathing, just to give a basic for people who don't know it. And then we want to be doing that sort of in the neck area, and especially around the low back of the neck, around the vagus nerve. And we kind of want to imagine that we're massaging the back of the neck or the vagus nerve with the breath. So it's like a light version of ujjayi breathing, but the focus is sort of a massaging of the low back of the neck. So you can try that together. And just keep doing that. And how are you going to know if you're doing it right? Well, one, there's no right. But two is you're going to start to feel relaxed. You're going to start to feel that this sort of massaging of the breath in this area of the low back of the neck, it's calming your nervous system down, and it's making you very calm. You just feel like the system is becoming more grounded, and it's sort of softening. So I want you to keep doing this, but in the same way, I want you to have it be a sort of continuous massage with the breath of the vagus nerve or the back of the neck. And so it's soft, it's massaging, it's gentle, and there's not breaks in it. As you inhale, right as you get to the top of the inhale, then you softly come into the exhale. At the end of the exhale, you softly come into the inhale. So we're trying to focus on that breath. The important thing is that you continue to sort of soften into it. Make sure there's no tension or no stress in the breathing exercise or in the way you're breathing. And you may start to notice that as you do this, the breath becomes sort of shallow. It becomes very gentle. And in the same way, release any tension in the neck and around the vagus nerve, and just release that area. So now we're going to try and keep that breathing exercise as much as we can. If it feels like it becomes stressful trying to focus on it, then relax it and just come to a gentle breath. But if it feels comfortable to have that breath moving, if it becomes natural as we go through the body scan, wonderful. And if not, in another time you can visit that breath again, and at some point try and bring the two practices together. So the important thing is to now, if you're seated, to take a moment and to find a comfortable position. If you need to pause the video, you're welcome to. And so again, you can lie on the floor. You can put a yoga mat down, maybe a bolster under your knees or a pillow under your knees. It's usually better to have the head flat so the whole body can be relaxed. One important thing as we go into the body scan is to know that you don't need to move your eyes as we're going through the body scan. Often what happens is we're lying and we're bringing our awareness to the chest, but we're also sort of moving our eyes down in our eye sockets to look down. And so that's not necessary. Awareness is equally everywhere in the body, and so as I go through the body, just bring your awareness there. And in the same way, if through the body scan at some point the mind comes online and is trying to add something to your to-do list, no worries, just notice it and bring your awareness back to my voice, and from there we go through the body scan. We continue on. Okay, so you should be lying down, taking a few breaths back with the vagus nerve, relaxing the breath there, a few soft massaging like breaths of the back of the neck. And that breath is sort of just like an inner massage for the whole neck, as well for everywhere it's touching in the body. Just a soft inhale, exhale breath. So now, bringing your awareness to your feet, And you can start with your left foot. Bringing your awareness to the big toe, the second toe, third, the fourth, and the pinky toe of the left foot. And relaxing the toes. You'll notice that as we go through, just by bringing your awareness that this area of the body is going to relax by its own nature. And as we go through, and as you do this practice afterwards, if at any point you find an area in the body that feels sort of void, it feels sort of like there isn't the same energy flow there, then you can spend a little bit extra time there. Today, if you're following my voice, you can stay with me, but if you have an extra moment somewhere, put a sort of extra awareness or attention there. And then in your home practice, when you do this by yourself, spend as much time as you need in these sort of empty places, and then you'll see the energy flow will move through there in a better way. Okay, so now going to the toe mounds, bringing your awareness to the middle bottom of the left foot and the heel. And relaxing and softening the whole bottom of the left foot. In the same way, bringing your awareness to the top of the left foot, the ankle, and all the veins and the bones in the left foot, the inside of the left foot. The left foot, the toes, and the ankle completely relax. And bringing your awareness up to the calf of the left leg and the shin bone. Softening, relaxing. And the muscles, the inside of the lower left leg also relaxes, the space. And coming up to the knee. The back of the knee and the hip, the left hip, the left thigh. Relaxes, softens. And the bones in the left hip, the connective tendons, the SI joint, relaxes and softens. And now feel the whole left leg very soft. A sort of freedom in it, and a heaviness. Now coming down to the right toes. One by one, the right big toe, the second toe, third toe, fourth, and the pinky toe softens. And feeling that the tips of the toes soften and the nails of the toes soften and the spaces between the toes soften. Just bringing your awareness there. as well the mounds of the toes, the middle of the bottom of the foot, and the heel softens. And the top of the foot, the veins and the bones in the foot, and the ankle. Feel the magic of just bringing your awareness to the ankle, how it releases, and the bones in the ankle release. And coming up to the calf and the shin bone and the knee, the lower leg softens. And the muscles soften and the bones soften. A sort of heaviness in the leg comes that births into a lightness. And the thigh and the muscles that connect to the knee and the hip joint, sacroiliac, the bones of the hip joint all relax deeply. The thigh rests heavily on the earth and softens. Now both legs are completely relaxed, completely soft, weightless, and also at the same time heavy, very connected to the earth. But there's a freedom in them, a relaxation, an ease, a natural release. And now we move up into the sacrum, the pelvis, and the lower back. And just allowing any tension in the lower back and the sacrum to be released. And taking an extra moment here. Feeling this area completely soften, a sort of melting into the earth below. And now allowing the middle of the back to relax, and all the vertebrae. The middle back softens and relaxes. And slowly moving up to the upper back, the shoulder blades. And any tension under the shoulder blades relaxes. And taking a moment to bring your awareness to the under area of the left shoulder blade first. Allowing all tension to be released from under the left shoulder blade. And now bringing your awareness to the area under your right shoulder blade. And allowing any and all tension to be released from under the right shoulder blade. Remembering throughout to keep the breath very relaxed and soft. Massaging of the lungs, the neck, and the inner body. And now bringing your awareness to the shoulders. And allowing the shoulders to soften, to relax. A sort of breath of fresh air comes into the shoulder blades, into the shoulders. The shoulders soften like they've never softened before. They melt. Now coming back down and bringing your awareness to your genitals. And relaxing the genitals. Softening this area. No tension, no holding, just letting go. And now moving upwards, bringing your attention to your lower belly, your middle belly, and your stomach. And allowing the stomach and any emotions, any sort of holding you have here to release and to soften. Feel that as you bring your awareness to the different areas of the body, that these emotions, they break apart and they're released into the air, into nature, into the earth holding us. And bringing your awareness up into the ribs, into the chest, into the lungs and the intestines and the heart, and just allowing the whole upper body and the space inside of the upper body, it all relaxes. Any emotions are dissolving. Any holding of the separate self is being released. And feel a spaciousness in the chest, in the stomach, in the back, and an openness. Feel now that your feet, your legs, your back, the front of your body is 100% relaxed and tension-free. And now up to the shoulders, and we start to descend with our awareness down both of the arms. down the biceps and the triceps, relaxing. And into the elbows, relax. And the bones in the elbows. And down into the forearms, and the muscles and the tendons and the blood. It all relaxes. And bringing your awareness to both wrists, allowing the wrist to relax 100%. And into the thumbs, the index fingers, middle finger, ring finger, in the pinky finger, and the tips of all the fingers relax. As well, the palm and the back of the hand relaxes. The arms are completely soft, completely relaxed, completely at ease. No holding, no tension. And we move back up the arms and into the back of the neck. The low back of the neck around the vagus nerve relaxes. The low back of the skull connecting to the neck relaxes. The side of the neck and the front of the neck, the throat, all relax and soften. And now the area where the back of the neck connects with the skull relaxes and softens. Releasing all and any tension here, any holding. By bringing your awareness there, you're witnessing it softening. And now to your ears, soften and relax the area where your ears connect to your head. The ear lobes and the entire ears relax. Even the ear canals relax. And the jaw relaxes, and the muscles there. The chin relaxes, the cheeks relax, the lips, the teeth, the tongue, and the entire inside of the mouth relaxes, all the way back into the throat. And feeling a few very soft, gentle massaging breaths there. coming upwards, the nose, the nostrils, the area where the nose connects to the brow relaxes, softens. And the eyeballs, the eyelids, the eyelashes, and the eyebrows all relax. Feeling even the cavity of the eye relaxes and softens. And now moving up to the forehead. The forehead relaxes. The sides of the head and the back of the head relax. And the top of the head relaxes. Feel now that the entire head is relaxed, like it's never been relaxed before, completely free, tension free. And the neck, and the arms, hands, the back, front of the body, both legs and both feet are very soft, very relaxed. And here, allowing the entire skeletal system, all of the bones to relax. Allowing all the muscles and all the tendons to relax. Allowing the blood flow to be relaxed throughout the entire body. And finally, allowing the breath to be relaxed. And with the relaxation of the breath, softening the entire being. Thank you. You may stay here as long as you like, continuing to marinate in this natural state of relaxation. Feel free to come back to the body scan as a practice whenever your heart calls to it. Thank you.